All right. I see that we're live here on Impact Worldwide. Welcome, everybody. There's people rolling in right now. See the ticker going up. Hope everybody's doing great. Happy Friday. It is September 24th. Impact Weekly Huddle. I'm going to go over some quick announcements, and then we're going to talk a little agent attraction, and then we're going to go into what I call the power of 10, which is a little bit of a way to jumpstart your business. So I'm going to jump right into it because we're going to start out with some housekeeping stuff as usual. ExpCon in Vegas is still on, coming up quick, November 9th to the 11th. It's going to be held at the Las Vegas Mirage. There is, if you're not going and you have a ticket, you have until I believe the 30th to get a full refund for your ticket. If you are going, there are mask mandates and some different things that are in place right now. They say that might change by November 9th, but you can go to expcon.exprealty.com or go into Workplace, as I have posted up at the top, and go just look for the group that says ExpCon 2021. You'll get all of the information that you would possibly need if you want to get a ticket, if you want a refund, all the guidelines, everything is there for you. So that's your information on ExpCon. As of right now, it is still on and going strong. As we mentioned last week, I'm just going to kind of keep this in here from week to week. MIO is an acronym for Make It Your Own. This is a group that we created in Charlotte. There are some other ones that some impact agents have created around the country. And the idea behind this is basically all the agents in Impact and EXP in your area can put their listings into this private group. And when they're in that group, it is basically saying that those listings are free game for other EXP agents to market for themselves. They're not marketing them as their own listings, but they're saying, hey, check out this great new 3-bedroom ranch, 123 Smith Street, just listed today. Call me for a showing. And then you have your link to your KV Core or your website underneath it. Someone clicks on that, goes to your website, signs in, you get a link and a potential buyer. The sellers, the listing agents love that because you're bringing them free marketing and potential buyers. So it's a win-win for everybody. So if you're in the Charlotte area, make sure you go and join this group. And if you're in another area of the country, I would still go to the Charlotte group and join it. Watch the video pinned to the top that Kathy Burns made, and then start your own group in your own area. It is also a great tool for agent attraction because it's a value prop. And say, listen, we all share our listings in our area. So if you don't have any listings, you can market other people's listings and get buyer leads and drum up your own business. So it's a great idea. Make sure you guys are putting all your listings on there if you're in the Charlotte area, and then team up with some people in your area if you're outside of Charlotte and make your own. Number 18 is Germany. Germany has arrived and is now part of the EXP model in the global model. So we have 18 countries total. So Germany, Michael Valdez announced it, I think, earlier this week that Germany is up and running. So if you have any connections in Germany, this is a great opportunity to start the chatter, the talk, and attract through other people as well. If you know someone that knows somebody in Germany, ask them if they know any realtors, and then say, hey, you were highly recommended by my friend so-and-so, and start some communication through LinkedIn or Facebook or text, even if you have a number. So if you're interested in international and learning more about it, there is a monthly international update with Michael Valdez, as he brings on lots of different guests from other countries. There's a Q&A session included in the meeting, and it's really, really interesting. I've gone through it a couple times, and you really, really pick up some things that you obviously didn't know. It's amazing when you get plugged in to all of these different things. And that's kind of my message for the day, is get plugged in. And the more information that you get and the more things you hear and the more that you collaborate with other agents that are doing things at a higher level, you level up to what's going on. And everybody has superpowers. So if you hang out with them and you see what they're doing, you're going to learn, you're going to get better. You're going to better mold yourself and open doors for opportunity. So go to these types of things and sit in and just listen. It'll get your wheels turning. And when your wheels get turning, that's when good things happen. You're like, you know what? I know this person. Let me call that person. And that turns into something. So you got to think like that. If you just sit on your hands and say nothing's happening, nothing's going to happen. This is another thing that I kind of stumbled across that I thought was pretty cool. A lot of people have been asking about, like, hey, what are some different listing presentations out there? And does anybody have that? And you hear that question on Impact once in a while. Kathy Burns down here in South Charlotte was nice enough to share her award-winning listing presentation with everybody. And when we released the impactgroupworldwide.com website, once it's up, it's not completed, but there's an entire training and coaching section that is going to kind of be behind a username and password login area. And all of Kathy's stuff is in there as well. But this was a cool group that I stumbled upon in Workplace, and it's called EXP Listing Presentations. As you can see, there's over 7,500 members, and there is a boatload of people that just put their PDF version of their listing presentations right in this group and said, hey, take mine, make it your own, modify it, use it as a template. So that I thought that was pretty cool that people are doing that. And a lot of people have been asking for that. So I put that on here. I'm going to go into a little bit of agent attraction now, and just because it's such a massive opportunity and a lot of people do not know how to approach it. And the first thing I would say is everybody knows another agent, and they know agents outside of EXP. And we're all business people, right? We're all in this business to make money. And if you could make additional money above and beyond a transaction, why wouldn't you be interested in hearing more about it? So that's really the message that you want to, try and give to people that you have relationships with. And those are the best people because you already have entry into their world, into their, their circle, because you have some kind of a relationship, whether it was at a past brokerage or through a transaction that you did. But the first thing I would say is you guys need to learn the model, if you don't already. And the best way to learn the model is to, go to an EXP Explained, or listen to, Brent's video, themodelexplained.com. And, these are great. I mean, Meg's is great. She does it on the first and third Tuesday of each month. She's out of Charleston. She does a great job with it. She does some Q&A at the end. It's kind of personable. And you learn a lot when you listen to her explain it and the approach. And when I say learn the model, I'm not saying learn the model so you can go and present it to people, because that's probably the worst thing you can do, because it doesn't matter how good you know the model and how good you are at presenting it. If you try to present it to someone directly, it comes across as a pitch. Like, you want me to do this because you want that. And that's not what you want to do. So you have to have that third-party validation and have someone else kind of explain it, and you create that three-way call or that three-way meeting. But understanding the model allows you to understand what you're passionate about and what your, the opportunity that's in front of us. If you don't know what the opportunity is and you don't know how it can help that other agent, you're not going to be very enthusiastic about saying, hey, I want you to meet Shelly, or I want you to meet John, or I want you to meet, Bill. You've got to know what you're talking about and be excited about what's on the other side of it for yourself as well. So, I mean, in Impact, we offer a slew of awesome information that you could just sit in on. And this is just like when I was just talking about international. You don't know what you don't know. So if you sit in on like the Agent Attraction Mastermind series with Lee and Shelly, that they're starting Thursdays at 10 a.m. They did the first one yesterday. It was awesome. Just sit in on that call or watch it live stream on Impact, and you'll see like, oh, I get how the relationships are made, and how how to set up a three-way call, and how to make this happen. Like it's you don't want to just call people up and throw up EXP on them, because they think they've heard everything, and they're also getting sent a lot of information, misdirection and misinterpretation of stuff through their own firms that they're at, because everybody's leaving these firms to go to EXP. So they give misinformation and they call it different things. So if they don't understand it, they're never going to come. And if they think they understand it, they're not going to listen. So there's kind of a craft to getting them to listen for themselves. So I wrote at the top here, learn the model so that you understand it. Do not try to present it. Lean on the impact organization. You have an awesome tool here. And we're building this website that's going to even make this better. But you have top agents from around the country, top producers, top single producers, mega teams, coaches that are giving their time and their energy to all of these people within this organization. So say, hey, you know what? I would love to show you what we're doing as a group. And you got to see this. It's awesome. So it's not really about EXP. It's about impact. And then you set up that three-way call and match it with a person of confidence. So maybe it's your sponsor. Maybe it's someone that you feel would connect with them greatly because they have something in common. And then when you set up that three-way call, shut up. I say that nicely, but you have to be quiet. Let that third party person talk to them and learn about them, and learn about their business, and learn about what their pain points are in their business. And then that person will try and match some of the great things that EXP offers and Impact offers in order to relieve those pain points. And pain points can be anything from like, we don't have any support, we don't get paid on time, or our technology sucks, or there's no one really to talk to because everybody's involved in their own business. There's not enough training. I stress out every month because I rely on that one closing that I have, and if it doesn't close, I'm screwed. So those are pain points, and we can solve those pain points with this model. And that's the beauty of it. Just about any problem that happens in real estate, this model can solve. It's that good. And it sells itself once people understand it. So once you get on that third party, they find the pain points, and then they get them interested. And then once they get them interested, they say, listen, Joe, I'm going to give you a video to watch. Watch this video, and then let's set up an appointment for Tuesday. Would you do that? Yeah, I'll do that. Because now they're curious and now they're interested. They watch this video. You do a follow-up. Hey, are you still good for Tuesday at 3? Did you watch that video? Yep, I watched it. Or no, I'm going to watch it tonight. Great. And then say, we're set for tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. Watch the video. They get back on there. And now it's like, do you have any questions? And they're like, well, what about this? What about that? And sometimes it's real positive. Sometimes they come back and they try and poke holes in it, but that's fine. There's interest. And if they don't join right away, now you're in their world and you can stay in touch with them, and they're going to watch everything from afar. And then they ultimately will come. So that's how you do it. It takes time. But that's what they talk about in these agent attraction series. Right after this at 11 o'clock today, Meg Watson is doing part 3 of her 4-part series on agent attraction mastery. And she brings on guests. She talks about stuff. She's got great slide decks. She's very good at doing it. And she brings on people that she feels are very good at agent attraction. And there's lots of ways to do it. And the word attraction is the most important thing. You have to attract someone so they walk to you. You're not going to recruit someone. Recruiting is pulling them. Attracting them is having them walk towards you because they're interested. And that's the difference. And we have plenty of value to have them walk towards us. So mark your calendars. Our own Brian Saldarini, who's right here in the Lake Norman area, if you're in Charlotte in Lake Norman, is going to be teaching in the Icon series in EXP University in EXP World. He is awesome at prospecting. He works alongside of John Padone. Their whole crew is prospecting crazy. That's what they do. They're good at it. You guys, a lot of you have been asking, how do I get more listings? This is how you do it. So I would go and go into EXP World October 4th, Monday, and at 12 noon, EXP University Icon Theater, and listen to what Brian has to say. I'm sure that's going to be awesome. All right, jumpstart your business, the power of 10. So this is something that's really simple. This is a really common question that we get on our team, people in the organization. Hey, what are some quick things that I can do to really generate some business and give a really good jump start to my business? So I call this the power of 10. And these are pretty simple things to do. You just got to stir the pot. So do 10 of each of these things. So your audience is basically anybody like past clients, business acquaintances, your sphere, your friends. So identify those people, make 10 phone calls, and those phone calls are about them. What's going on in your world? You know, how's your kids? How's this? I saw this on Facebook. I saw that your son won the championship in Little League. That's awesome. What's going on? How's your business doing? How can I help your business? How's someone's health? Do a little research before you get on these calls. So you can talk about some different things. Do 10 handwritten notes. So handwritten notes, depending on who they are, if they're past clients and they know you as a real estate person, you might not even put your card in it. You just say, hey, how's the house? How's the kids? How's this? Thinking of you. Hope everything's going well. Been watching you guys go on vacation. Facebook, it's been great. Hope you guys are enjoying life. Just was thinking about you. Send 10 of those. If it's someone that's a little bit further away, and you send, they may not have been a past client, but someone that might buy from you in the future, you know, depending on the situation, you might put a card in there, but don't put like 10, and just write 10 handwritten notes and put them out. In my past life, I was in fitness management and personal training 20 years ago. And you would be shocked how many times if I would write handwritten notes to past clients and they'd be like, you know what, I was just thinking the other day, I need to get back in the gym and I need to get in and start training with you again. And those handwritten notes just kind of spark like what they need to do. So some people are thinking about selling. Some people have friends or family that are thinking of selling. So if they get that handwritten note from you and they know you're that realtor and trusted, it's going to spark that opportunity to get you more business without even asking for it. Do 10 texts or IMs on Facebook. So same type of thing. And don't do one or the other. Do 10 of each of these. And so text them, same type of thing. Hey, I just saw that you were on vacation here. How'd you like it? Or this, your kids are doing this, or kids, how's the house? How's your business? How's whatever? You're just basically having a conversation through text and touching them that way, or instant message through Facebook is another great way. A simple one that you should just throw on top, it's kind of another touch, is do 10 likes and 10 comments on social. So what that does is pulls the algorithm of those people into your newsfeed and vice versa. So if you're communicating with someone on social media and you're interacting, social media algorithms start to pull you closer together. So they'll see your stuff in their newsfeed and you'll start seeing their stuff in your newsfeed, well, vice versa. So make sure you do that consistently. Be social on social media. Endorsements of businesses that you believe in. So if you guys go out to dinner to a place that you really love, tag them in a post and say how great the service is, how great the food is. If you just had a pool put in at your house and they did a good job, give them an endorsement, name them, tag them. Try and help other businesses out that you believe in. It could just be where you get your hair done or your nails done, or you know, someone that's really nice at the friggin' gas station where you get your coffee. It makes a difference. So endorse things and endorse people, and that gets that interaction going as well. Make it about them. Don't get on a phone call and start talking about yourself, and ask them how their business is doing, how their kids are doing, how their family's doing, the health's doing, the house is doing, whatever it is. Make it about them. Do your research prior. So, I mean, don't be spooky, but just kind of go on their social media and look around and kind of see what's going on in their life. That's kind of an added perk that we have these days. We can kind of look inside their life before we even talk to them. Your intent is to try to make them happy, help their business, get them exposure, or even get them a referral if it's business related. So once again, it's all about them. If, well, some people might say, well, what if it's, you know, a stay-at-home dad and he doesn't have the job? Well, make it about something, you know, that you can give them. Like they went on vacation and or you went on vacation and they were interested, or you guys go out to dinner and you were talking about food and it's like, hey, I'll send you some information about that. Or, you know, some fun places to go with your kids. Hey, I'm going to send you some information about that. So it's a follow-up and sending contact or information about what you're trying to help them with. You know, and then on social media, you know, keep a balance of business and personal. It helps keep you connected between each time that you touch them. So if you're staying in touch and you're commenting on their stuff, you're liking their stuff, you do a text or an IM every once in a while, you do a phone call, you endorse their business, you're staying in touch with them, you're staying front of mind to them, and then they know that you're a real estate person. They see the posts that you're doing, like, hey, we're doing a great open house today. Hey, we just sold this. We just put these great clients under contract. They see you as a trusted professional in that world. And if you're staying in front of them and they know you, like you, and trust you, they're going to think of you first when it comes to real estate. So in the end, all that means is you're deepening relationships. So the key things is you got to take action. That's all those 10s: phone calls, handwritten notes, texts, IMs, likes and comments on social, endorse 10 businesses you believe in, and then stay in touch with them on social media in between. Deepen those relationships. Always think about trying to benefit the individuals that you're talking to or working with. And that's really it. I mean, that's the power of 10. I promise you, if you do that and you do it consistently, you'll get business from it. And it just gets you out there. These are warm leads because they're warm relationships that you have developed over time. So jumpstart your business, the power of 10. Final thing, I don't even know what time it is. Oh, we're right on target. The final thing here, you guys have seen these graphics kind of pop up in Impact. We do have someone that makes them for us now. So if you know someone that has, capped, or they're a new mega agent that just came in to Impact and we want to welcome them, or someone achieved Icon, the Icon Award, make sure you let us know. And we'd love to celebrate their achievement by putting out a graphic for them and having everybody pile on and make them feel good. So it's hard to do a lot of these achievements. So send a, obviously tell us what award or event it is, their full name, a headshot if you can get it, and then where they're from, and send it to deb.lepagejohnson@gmail.com. If you don't know, or you forget Deb's email or something, just message me on workplace chat or instant message on Facebook, or text me if you know it, and we'll get you set up. But I think it's important to continue to celebrate what people are doing. So that's all I got today. Just wanted to add a little bit of everything in there, update you guys on some things, do a little bit of agent attraction, because that's a huge opportunity, a little business building, and remind you about this. So you guys have a great weekend. Happy Friday. See you next time.